We made it to, like, a big planet. And we have a friend. The Mandalore. Right there.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, from the right side for some reason. I'm not sure why. Why he was, when I clicked on him.
Ready to serve.
Oh, I see why.
What's wrong?
What's wrong is the stereo separation of the game is made for televisions. Instead of being for anything that has any decent stereo separation. But my character doesn't say anything, so we came in here on this Delta Wing, or whatever it's called. We have a plasteel cylinder. So immediately we arrive and start stealing things. Chemicals, in fact. As you do. That is a starship. I am a little bit surprised that it works like that. I mean, it makes sense because the engines were on that side. Yeah, look at that. There's more of them.
Oh, it's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. You are human, aren't you? Your face looks... Oh, never mind that. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
What do you mean, my face? Look at your face. You're not human, you're a pig. What's been going on here?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. Oh, it's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
They're talking about my ship. Wait, why is Mandalore not talking? Maybe... Did he flee? Because these guys are not supposed to like him. Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your Starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a Starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
How's the situation here in Onderon?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaklu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing's very common.
Can I go now?
Certainly. Mind what I said about the Starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the Starport.
So I got a Lighty Starport visa and a journal entry added. Mandalore.
I have questions for you.
That depends. Go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
Maybe this is not the best place to have these sort of conversations. There's planes flying overhead. I wanted to test my training in a real fight. They provided an opportunity.
Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
Strong warriors and worthy adversaries.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic, with a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this, is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
I don't deal in what-ifs.
Just think about it. Now, was there something else you needed?
No, I just wanted to see if you were going to say anything. Let's talk about this in another place without the airplanes flying overhead. He didn't actually change his reputation towards me. Huh.
You again? You don't need to see me if you want to leave the city. Once you get to the starport, you're done with the bureaucracy.
I will be on the lookout for that. News hologram.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Toby's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
We got citizens around here.
I can't believe the Republic assaulted our space forces. Forget about secession, we should declare war.
Margar? You, come here. You are weak and scrawny without my powerful weapons and defenses. Special sale just for you. Can I tell you? I don't need your junk. I don't need your junk to make me strong, Kritten. Oh. You are back. You still look very weak. You buy things, I'll make you strong. Well, that is a sales pitch if I've ever heard one. An Aqualish merchant. Shouldn't you be roughing up some Bith for a few credits? Not all Aqualish do such things. Besides, Bith are hard to come by. That nice. Me, I make credits by selling things people need for violence. And Isis is in great need for weapons, armor, and more. What do you know about Isis? Everything turning to soil heap here. Military is very bad. Queen rules here. But many of her troops are more loyal to General Vaklu. Evil man! He won't let me sell my goods in Isis. But how can you stop bad people without repeating blasters and energy shields? What do you know about the Queen and General Vaklu? Queen Talia, some say, is weak, others say is not. She wants to stay in with the Republic. General Vaklu is her cousin, powerful man. He thinks Republic is trouble. Republic brings great miseries to his peoples, but Vaklu is more evil because he won't let me sell my goods in city. I mean, yeah. What do you have for sale? Things not allowed inside the city. Stupid Onderonians can't see need for my weapons. People need my goods to defend themselves. But they say my goods are banned, so all these killing implements are sitting here unused. But you get special sale for Margar's misfortune. I'd like to see what you've got in stock. Sith power gauntlets. They're really expensive. Based on stolen Eriadu designs, items of this type utilize almost uncomfortable bursts of repulsor lift energy to assist movement. They are rarely seen outside of Sith possession. That is... I think I have one better than these. I don't think I have any like these, but if I do, I probably gave them to Anhar. It's fine, but I kind of would want to buy them for the Mandalore. But, nah. It's good. Thanks, Margar. I'll see you later. Maybe. What is that? Tame Cannock. Oh, right, of course. This caged animal appears restless. All of them appear very restless. Tame Bomma. This caged animal appears restless. No, that is not a tame Bomma. This is a beast rider.
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
How are things unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the Starport Visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
I suppose. Why does Telos want your beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Yeah, your beast seems restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time, but yet at times I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
And the airplanes also run high in the skies. That might put them on edge, actually. They're so noisy, it's kind of unbelievable. I'll be going now. So I can't do anything about the beasts. Even though I do have some spells. But look at how they jiggle. Look at all the jiggles. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. They're not restless, they're jiggly. They're jiggly wobblies.
Calm. Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
I like that he just very athletically starts to run off. He's also facing the wrong direction. The Boma is about to die because, well, of course he's about to die. But also, it seems like there's no option here. How much damage are we dealing? Half the health of the Boma. I did 93 damage with that hit. Hello. I did a little bit of extra damage there. Oh no! What are you doing? Dude! What is wrong with you? Use your ranged weapons!
Yes, Master.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What is he talking about? Heard the stories. The cage opened. What stories? Oh, I've heard stories that cages have opened. That doesn't make any sense. Also, you didn't lose control of them. The cage is opened. What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts, as you've just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
You think a few credits are going to make this better?
I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
Here is more. Here is more. Dude, do you have the weapon out? You do have the weapon out. Okay. Let's, so, no loot from that. The cage just opened. That's really weird. I mean, I guess, you know, the smell of the city politics, you know how it is. Like public ordinance and sewer development plans and all that. It's just, they like the beasts just revert back to their wild state.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
I don't think my business is any concern of yours.
I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
Observation. Master, your powers of persuasion, without the use of pain or violence, is a mystery to me.
What do you mean? I thought you were gonna be nice to me. It's inside the city, HK. Otherwise...
Statement. Of course, Master.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us. Could be useful.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up.
You'll let me go about my business and forget you ever saw me.
You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your Starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
And influence has been gained by... Or... Yeah, well, 2. Influence has been gained 4? 4, that's the word. Ah, he's maximum dark side. Okay, we have all the influence we need with HK-47. He loves us so much, it'll start to do, like, short circuits things. I will talk to him, though, because there might be dialogue.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation. He's a real hero.
Do I know you?
No, you don't, actually. So where are we going? Where? Oh. I didn't mean to. Didn't realize this went to a place.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
No, journalists are a terrible tool against tyranny, and they must be stopped. The journalists must, I mean. Otherwise, we can't be tyrannical. What's going on? Can I ask some... What?
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
I'm wondering what kind of dark side I'm going to be able to inflict upon these fools. Because they're all... None of this speaks to me in an egotistical perspective, so my dark side fails me at the moment. And also I do air quotes with my guilty, do a little jig as well. And by little jig, I mean just lift one of my legs and just be like, guilty, with one of my legs just sort of like flying off to the side. So they can tell that I'm not, it's like, I don't... Do you think questioning is necessary? He's obviously guilty with that little jig thing.
What do you mean?
Well, because with the... I don't know, actually. I'm sure the self-righteous... I don't understand why he's self-righteous, but sure. Mudlicker could meet with an accident along the way.
I like the way you think. Men, let's take the back way to the barracks.
But no, wait. You can't do this!
And there it is. When in doubt, go against journalists, and then you're evil. There we go.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your Starport visa.
Wait, I just came from here. Here's my visa.
Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
Why are these visas necessary, anyway?
There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are 2 types of Starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas.
But why can't anybody leave?
I don't make the law, Offworlder. Only the Queen or General Vaklu can issue Starport visas. It's a lengthy process, costs money, and there's a long line ahead of you.
I don't see an actual line. Just several people wandering around aimlessly.
I wouldn't pay the beggars near here much mind. Just ignore them and go about your business.
How would I get an extra Starport visa?
Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get Starport visas anymore.
Can't you make an exception for one of these people?
Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu.
Yeah, right. He just said I wouldn't mind getting some of these unfortunates before he was saying, don't pay attention to the beggars. That's, you know what I mean? It's just like, he's like flip-flopping. Just trying to gain favor with me. Or something, I don't know, because he's saying that his troops would like to get rid of him. And why does Vaklu want to get rid of you?
Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the merchant quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial.
Oh, this is an interesting dilemma here for the planet. Yeah, what are Vaklu and the Queen fighting about?
The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic.
Oh. So is the Queen gonna be the evil one? Sorry, the dark side one? What? Yeah. Suppose I'll be going now. But I can go through. Let's go back to the starport, because I didn't explore everything. Onderon soldier, I saw you before.
It disgusts me how many soldiers in other commands are willing to put aside their sworn duty. We took an oath to protect and serve the Queen faithfully.
Did he say royalists or loyalists? This area doesn't actually go anywhere. That's why I thought we might have left stuff behind, but we didn't. There's nothing here. Huh. Either way, moving on. Hey, you don't know me. Goodbye. Yeah, I really thought this was gonna go... Look at that. It leads to a place. It's actually the same place that we were at. It just has a loading screen in the middle. It's this thing. That's what that's supposed to be. And we can see from here... Yep, that is... I mean, that doesn't look like the plaza that we were just at, but... We have a child. And another child.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open Starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
I sense you're not telling me something.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
Tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll think about it. I'll be going now. Obviously a quest that we are supposed to get. The kids don't say anything, do they?
I'm not supposed to talk to off-worlders.
What about your sister?
Mother, why can't we go home?
I'm not your mother. We have more tame boas over here. They all are old jiggly jiggles. Tallest.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open Starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open Starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Can we talk about something else?
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Okay, well, I guess you're not getting my extra visa then, you jerk. I will rather wipe my butt to it than give it to you for whatever piddly amount of money you have. Because 2,000 is actually, well, 2,000 is not too bad, but it is pretty bad.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Iziz's greatest heroes and deserves recognition. The Ithorian fleet has yet again pushed back estimates for when the beasts will be cleared from our streets. They claim that the blockade continues to hinder their progress. Not only has this posed a significant health risk, but there has been a rise of beast attacks in Iziz. 3 attacks happened last week. Disturbingly, there have been 2 additional beast attacks today. The frequency of the attacks has been growing. The Council of Lords session is running late today as General Vaklu rallies his supporters to pass his amendment giving the Council the power to manage diplomatic relations with the Republic instead of the Queen. Critics say that this amendment is a thinly veiled attempt by General Vaklu to secede from the Republic. A supermajority of lords are needed to pass it. Political experts say that Queen Talia still has enough lords that support her to easily quash Vaklu's latest efforts.
They're at a standstill. Okay. So there's some news in there. Some good, interesting world building. It is kind of interesting as well that there's no equivalent in the other planets. Each planet in this game feels so different. It's not... like, in the first Knights of the Old Republic, you sort of come into a little bit of a... It's not a habit, what is it called? Like, you know what to expect when you go to a new planet. It's the 2-stage thing where you first find out what's going on, and then you go to a place that keeps you there for a little while, and then you solve the overall situation of the planet. But all the planets here are built very different. I also think I know who Captain Rickon is. Didn't we see him before?
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
Why are there so many beast caged around here?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Iziz.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Iziz is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
Who's Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Can you tell me more about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. You sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
You don't look very old. I have the time. I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right.